Richolo. Okay.
Get the video you crave at cnettv.com.
404 time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Bacala.
I'm Wilson Tay.
And I'm Justin Yu.
And this is the show. We're in a glass case of emotion. A lot of things
Justin,
happening.
you're trying to kill me.
Going on in here.
A lot of
No,
stuff
really, it's very
affecting
emotional this morning. Highs and lows. It's
ins
getting
and
weird,
outs,
man. you
Ups
know?
and downs.
Yesterday was kind of a sad show. Wilson was in the dumps yesterday.
Well, all of us were.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all were.
Especially Jeff. Over
Yeah, I was in.
Yeah, if you
But
didn't
to
get a
slit his
chance
wrist.
to, if you didn't get a chance to catch yesterday's show, don't do it, and at least don't operate heavy machining while you do. It was
Man.
bad.
If you're having a bad day, just don't. It's not going to make your
Yeah.
life any better.
It's okay, because today is looking a lot brighter. Wilson's got his turtleneck on. He's
Yep.
got his Snuggie. Can you cut to a picture of Wilson's
yeah, no.
Snuggie?
Wilson's looking
my-
like a big
it's my
idiot, I
fake
think.
snuggie.
He's got a
maybe.
slanket. I don't know what that
I
is.
like this. Hey, I'm confident in myself.
Yeah, that's
right?
fine. Yeah, I dare you to wear that outside, too.
I'll do it right now.
I'll go outside looking like a complete fool. I don't care.
I'll do what I want.
Speaking of some video, though, if you guys haven't had a chance to, wake up early, wake up late, whatever 11 a.m. Eastern time comes on in your time zone. Check out the live show, because we got the video up and running. It's looking good.
We do some crazy stuff in here.
Girl.
Yeah, things are looking good. We're going to
do
be
some
on
crazy
CNET
stuff.
TV proper in a very short amount of time.
That's right.
Jason Howe is helping us out. We have our replacement TriCaster. It did come in.
Right. We're
So
looking at
that-
like maybe next week for
I'm thinking
video, right?
by this time next week we'll definitely be on there.
Yeah.
I want to have maybe the first 404 on CNET TV
Right.
by Monday.
I
In a
won't
perfect
hold
world.
ourselves to
I say
that.
Tuesday's what we're shooting for.
Well, right
I won't
now
hold
we're
ourselves
doing
to that.
all the videos on YouTube. So if you want to go out and check it out, we post those usually at nighttime.
Yeah, they
So-
come up around 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern time.
Right. So check that out. Go to YouTube, type in the 404 and maybe one of our names, and it'll show up.
Yeah, and like the episode number, and
Right.
it'll show up. Also, coming down the pipe, don't forget, CNET TV is not just going to be the live destination for 404. If you want to go back and watch it later on, which we're really encouraging everyone to do when the time comes,
Right.
that's where you're going to watch it on demand.
Oh yeah.
Heck
Anytime
yeah.
you want.
So
You can get
whenever
a
you want
404.
404, you get a 404 at 404 a.m.
Yeah, you get a big dose right up in your face.
Right
every
there.
time you want it.
Whenever you want it, that's what we're trying to do. And we're really going to game the hell out of it.
It's going to be like $5 per view, so that's really not a lot to pay.
And
for
it
a
goes
show if you
straight
guys like it.
to
Straight to
our
the 404,
pockets.
yeah.
It goes
So-
right into Justin Yu's ATM bank account.
That's right. Buy Justin Yu some new bike tires. Fun.
No, but all
Did you
kidding aside,
end up
it-
getting that computer, by the way, yesterday?
No, I didn't, and we can talk about that
All
later
right.
on.
all kidding aside, it is free, 100% free.
Of course it's
so
free.
make sure you go to CNET TV. You should go there anyway.
Yeah.
Donations
But
are welcome,
especially
though.
when we are on there, it's going to help out everyone, and we thank you in advance for helping us out with that.
The show. But no, getting back to the laptop you just brought up, I am thinking about doing that, but I wanted to ask you guys what you guys think about Apple's refurbished laptops, because there's a pretty good deal on a MacBook right now. It's like $1,200, like 250 gigs, but it's refurbished. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Apple probably goes through a pretty stringent process. To
I've
put those
always
up.
heard that refurbished things are even work better than
because
stuff.
they've had special attention.
Yeah, they've had special
Or
attention.
the fact
They
that they've
really
been
make sure.
used before and they work, so like...
Just got to make sure that
Yeah.
because some of them like have glaring errors. Yes, it works. There's like a giant scratch on the top.
See,
Yeah.
the thing is, though, I checked that out on the website. They don't tell you what was wrong with it
right.
before.
Well, you know what it is?
Oh.
It's not necessarily something's wrong with it. It's sometimes what happens is that they're like the floor model.
Right.
Yeah.
And then then nothing's broken with them, nothing doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's just that they can't really sell it as new.
Right, and
know
the
what I
thing
mean?
is, it does come with the standard warranty as well. So, if it does break, you get a brand new one, or they'll fix it for free.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe I'll just buy that one.
Well, I mean, $200 or $300
Yeah.
bucks. That's like a new iPhone when it comes out, or
Yeah, which
something
I
else,
need. I still need to do that too. My Apple products are breaking left and right.
Hmm.
iPhone's still broken. I was telling you yesterday they wouldn't give me a new one.
I know.
Apparently, I had been submerged in some sort of liquid,
Yep.
and I'm not even gonna get into
We
that
haven't
right
even
now.
discovered what that one is.
Unknowing liquid.
Well, they had a backlight and they looked at it. And,
A blacklight.
a blacklight, yeah. And apparently, there's some
They found out.
some DNA protein.
Man, it looked like a hotel room.
Yeah, it was bad. They did a 2020 special on it in the store, which was cool.
We're here with Justin Yu.
I don't know. Yeah,
His
was under-
phone has been through more.
Undercover camera, right?
his phone
Why is your
dirtier.
phone glowing?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, we're asking you guys, what do you guys think about the refurbished products, specifically from Apple? What do you think? Do you think
I
they're
want to know.
trustworthy?
Well, I want to know
let
from
us
people that have had experiences. If you've bought a laptop off the refurbished website, let me know how that turned out for you. If there was anything crazy that happened, I want to know it. Send us an email at the404@cnet.com, but do it quickly because I'm probably going to buy it today.
you're taking. I don't think you're really taking that much of a gamble if the same sort of warranty is intact.
Yeah.
And refurbished products, they've been used before, but that's a good thing because you know it works.
And Apple's, I hate to say it, but I trust Apple. They back their products pretty well. The warranty is good unless you put it in water. But I'm gonna see how it goes.
Wow, you just blindly trust Apple.
No, I mean they've treated me well in the past.
You've had 3 iPhones break on you.
Yeah, but each time they've been pretty good about replacing
Up until
them.
now.
Up until now,
And it wasn't really their fault.
It's one error. You know what? I did go swimming with it, so.
Oh, now all of a sudden the truth comes out.
Yeah.
I did take a shower with one.
Well, I mean, I train dolphins on the weekend, and I like to be able to talk to people while I'm doing it. So
you idiot.
That's the
Why
way it
didn't you
goes.
get the underwater dolphin training accessory for
Well,
the iPhone?
I should have bought the submerge insurance. And
Yeah.
they have that. They have that specific warranty. I should have gotten it.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Anyway.
Moving along, Palm is looking, speaking of handsets, Palm is looking for people to review the Pre. I'm here.
Yeah, this
Right
is pretty
here.
cool. It's called their Real Reviewer Program, and they're going to be giving a select amount of people that can go. They'll pick them through an interview.
Yeah.
So you got to go on the website. We'll
what
link
are
you
the
to it.
qualifications for it, though?
Then there's no
Fingers?
qualifications.
Nothing.
Yeah, you must have digits. I think. No, the qualifications are that you use social networking a lot in
Right.
different forms. So you have a Twitter account, you have a Facebook, MySpace, whatever.
Now, I haven't tried this. My thinking, though, is that, working in the consumer electronics review industry, that they're going to weed people out and only find people who love this.
Well, they want like Mr. Joe Blow, like whatever phone user. You don't have to have used a Palm phone in the past.
Okay.
They just want like a real life review. So it's cool. The only thing you have to do is once you get it, the contract is for 6 months. They'll pay for the service as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, they pay
And
for it?
all you have to do is comment on whether you do or don't like it through your social network. It's not like you have to go online and fill out a survey every month.
Can
Now,
we sign
do we
up right
know-
now?
Yeah,
I was
everyone
gonna
can sign
say,
up for it. And it's really just a 10-question survey. You fill it out, and then there's a comment section. You write why you think
This
you
is
should be
pretty
picked.
cool.
And I think they'll announce the winners on May 8th.
Yeah,
Now, are
let's
we
check it out.
precluded, considering that we work for CNET?
I don't know. I was thinking about it. I don't review phones. Neither do you guys.
Well, obviously the Bonch is going to be in on this.
The
Well,
Bonch
not-
probably
she's-
has
She probably
one right
has
now.
one for 5 years already. No, we really got to get in touch with the Bonch about this because all kidding aside, this is probably my top contender for next cell phone.
right.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Depending
don't,
on the
don't give me
cert-
that.
No,
what do you mean?
Come on.
Really?
Have you
Jeff?
seen it, though? Have you
I've
played
seen it. I haven't touched it yet. No.
It's really small.
well, guess
tiny.
what? So, what do you want me to do, man? I don't care.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool that I heard they were maybe releasing a new one. There was some news that came out today.
It's called the Post.
A new picture got leaked. It's smaller than the Palm Pre, and it's got no keyboard.
Yeah,
And
it's
there's no
supposed to be like a
Ooh,
mini.
no, I
Yeah,
want a
there's no
keyboard. I want a
confirmation yet.
keyboard. I want a keyboard.
Yeah, I don't know. I played around with it. It's really small.
Yeah.
Why is that bad though?
Because it's difficult to. It's even
Is-
smaller than the.
Well, your
I feel like it's like
HTC
the
is
curve
really
size.
small already.
Yeah, my HTC is kind of small. I just don't really, the keyboard on it is kind of going on.
I just
you know,
feel like my
going a
palm
little.
is like twice the size
So-
of it.
Well, Palm PDAs have always been they've always had really small screens. Like the Trios had like that 2-inch screen that was not enough.
I don't know.
We will
I'm
have to wait
honestly,
and see what the Bonch says.
I'm
the
honestly
Bonch,
not that excited about the.
I'm not that excited, but you know what?
I'm excited about having multiple applications open at one
Yeah,
time. That
it's a big
cards
deal.
program is
Yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
It's cool, but nobody's tested to see how well it runs.
Yeah.
and, like whether it sucks up all the CPU cycles.
Yeah,
or how
no-
long your battery lasts. or
No one
anything.
really knows how well it performs.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't had Bonnie Cha, the Bonch, on in a while. She's the CNET reviewer for digital or smartphones.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll have her on, and I
This
want to
is,
hear her
this is the
opinion
thing
on
that
it.
actually really bothers me. Is I don't think it's a good idea for Palm to release the pre June 7th.
Why is that?
That's the date that like everybody's speculating. It's
Apple
gonna,
is going to have a new iPhone.
well, because
around
Apple
then,
like
too.
2.5 weeks later is going to release the iPhone.
Right.
Nobody's going to remember the pre.
No, but the Pre is supposed to be the iPhone killer, right?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody is really considering that. anymore,
Someone
especially
was
with the
telling me
whole
something
iPhone
cool
OS.
about the Pre. They were saying that the Pre is going to magically like sync up with all your Facebook contacts.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it
that's
does do
supposed to
that,
be.
And
it,
that's
like,
kind of cool,
no,
man.
I think it was a really good product when they announced it at CES.
Yeah.
But from a like marketing perspective and from
Right.
like a business perspective to release it like the day before essentially.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
And you know what, that card thing, like having multiple apps open at one time, that's just software, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
no,
get
no,
that
no.
in the new
Yeah.
iPhone.
And
Maybe.
you can actually hack your iPhone to do that.
Right.
if
Yeah,
you
it's really
wanna
not that
do
big of a deal. Or having your contacts imported from Facebook, that's just software too.
Right.
No, okay, so my biggest concern though is just because the iPhone is going to sort of like stampede the pre, Palm is really depending on the pre to survive.
Yeah. No,
And
this
you
is their
may
last
not,
call.
Yeah, you may not get any more support by the end of
Oh,
the
yeah.
year.
This is
Right.
their,
If you get their pre,
Yeah,
you know,
this is
that's
They're
the
already
thing.
not offering support for some of their previous models.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This might be the last ditch effort.
See,
for-
if it would
for
have come
Palm.
out in January, I think it would have been a really big deal. But
Right.
no, like the day before the iPhone comes out, real smart. Real
Yeah.
smart right there.
We'll see how it does, and we'll get Bonnie on the show soon to talk about it as
for
well.
sure. It's their Hail Mary,
Right.
basically. So
But
we'll
let's
see.
talk about other things that don't really work so well. Apparently, Walmart sold a DS, a Nintendo DS. It ended up just being a box filled with rocks.
This doesn't shock me though.
This happens like all the time though. Like people buy iPods and it's,
Right.
like full of
But the
charcoal
story
or-
gets even better. Apparently, this happened twice.
yeah.
So so what happened was a consumer went into Walmart, bought a DS, right? Brought it home, realized it was filled with rocks, brought it back to Walmart. They exchanged it, gave her a refund, and exchanged it for a new DS. But then they put it back out onto the shelf, and somebody else bought it. Obviously, found out it was filled with rocks again.
twice.
Yeah, and then they took it back, but they wouldn't give her a refund. So the
Wow.
second time it came around, they were like, "No, you clearly filled this with rocks yourself." Still having the record from the previous transaction, they accused her of putting the rocks in the box themselves, and they wouldn't give her back a refund.
We've
Whoa.
talked about this a lot of times.
Yeah.
Walmart, for some reason or another, think they always do this. They used to sell all those broken Xbox 360s back
Yeah.
to people.
Could you imagine?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, could you imagine spending like hundreds of dollars on this piece of electronics, coming home, finding a bunch of rocks in it, and then them telling you have to call Nintendo? They told her you have to call Nintendo to get your money
Oh,
back.
that's ridiculous.
out of control. I mean, Walmart is just some of the things they
What
do. I just
employee
don't
would?
understand.
I don't understand. There's no communication there. What
Although-
employee would put that back on the shelf afterward?
That's
You've been to a
true.
Walmart though, like
I've been to a Walmart. Yeah, in my hometown, there's one.
okay.
See, I would
just
never
wasn't
even
aware.
step foot in a Walmart.
Well, you know, sometimes you're desperate.
Yeah.
You need things
Well, that's
done.
like the only way to shop.
You
in
need
this
to
house.
buy a tire and a lawn chair and
Hell
a
yeah.
pack of gum.
The thing,
So where are
the
you gonna
problem
go?
is that Walmart doesn't pay its employees well enough for them to actually care about their jobs.
Right.
No,
well, that's
right?
true
At all,
too.
yeah.
I mean, if I'm working at Walmart, I am putting a box of rocks
Yeah, they're
back
just another-
onto the
No,
shelf.
Put it
Another
this way,
cog.
I know people who've worked there for like 10 years.
Yeah. Still
who
no health insurance.
Still no health insurance.
Yeah.
No.
It's terrible. I
Wait,
mean, Walmart,
oh, that's right. That's their big.
and it's not like Walmart's not making any money,
Yeah, that's true.
right? Like, where the hell is all that money going to?
I really can't understand how they justify not giving out health insurance for someone who's worked there for a decade.
Right. This
That's a little
definitely.
crazy.
I mean, it's a funny story, but I think it represents a bigger problem with Walmart.
Well, I remember, dude, and don't get me wrong. I've also been on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
I've scratched video games.
Yeah.
By accident, brought it back to them,
Mm-hmm.
and seen them literally like send
Toss
it
you one,
onto like
yeah.
the shrink wrap machine.
Right, to go back
You
onto
know.
the shelf. The problem is that they should tell people what issues were plaguing it before,
Mm-hmm.
right? When they sell it again.
Yeah.
They shouldn't just put it back out there and be like, "Hey, good luck with this."
But they clearly do, and I've heard literally dozens of experiences where people open up like a 360 or PS3 and
Right.
can see that it's got fingerprints on it
Mhm.
and it's just clearly been used before.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work. And I don't know where you would imagine either it's their
Mhm.
policy to do something like that, which I kind of doubt Walmart is sending out memos to every store like,
yeah,
give this crap back to people, you know?
you're right.
B, it's probably, and which I think is definitely happening, it's just the apathetic attitude towards all their employees.
Yeah.
If I'm working at Walmart, I don't give a
You don't
flying
give a
F,
shit.
you know?
Oops.
So
one
that's
there.
that's what it is, and,
Right.
and you really have to take it for what it's worth. You're not going to a really high class place right now.
Right. All right. Well, let's move on to the next story here. Speaking of people that have gotten gypped, this
Ooh.
dude. This is kind of an old news, but apparently this guy downloaded Wally on his computer while he was in Mexico. Ended up getting a bill for $62,000.
No, this
Wow.
is crazy. I actually saw this on CNN last week.
Yeah.
And what was crazy is that even though he got the bill reduced,
Yeah.
it was still $17,000.
Yeah, it still got reduced down to $17,000. The company justified it by saying that was what they paid in bandwidth.
Which is not unreasonable considering like they're roaming and whatnot.
Right, and he was all the way out in Mexico. Apparently, he bought this wireless 3G card while he was in the States, brought it down there, contracted swine flu, and then had to watch movies for the rest of his trip.
You idiot.
What the hell were you doing in Mexico in the first place, dude? $17,000 is not your problem when you're in Mexico. Contracting swine flu is your problem.
And isn't it like a drug war going there like the week before?
Yeah, there was a drug war, and
Yeah,
they put their cartel videos up on YouTube. Mexico is not the best travel destination right now. Go
At
to-
the moment.
But the vacation rates are so affordable.
Oh my God, it's like $30 a night in Cancun. You're good.
You're
Plus
good to
the
go.
$17,000 for your cell phone bill.
Right.
We're gonna take a break. When we come back, no more swine flu, dude. I cannot get it.
Yeah,
Dude, I
people are
love.
sick of the
You know what
swine
I
flu.
love? I just love CNN's, but the Sanjay Gupta guy. He's like, I'm here looking at the pig who has it.
I am making out with this pig right now. and I
Now
don't
watch.
feel
I
any
put on my
effects.
little mask here. It's just so weird. He's down there in the stuff. you
Yeah.
know, like he's there.
He's in the
He's
shit.
in the crap.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of worried,
And
man. I'm really.
I'm not.
I'm
not
not worried for now.
You wanna know why I'm not worried?
worried.
I judge my level of how worried I should be by how exploited the situation is. So because they're making too much of a big deal about it, I'm
Yeah.
not worried anymore.
See, I'm worried about it for September.
Do you
What's going on in September?
Well, like when it starts getting cold again.
Yeah.
When it
People
starts
start,
getting
like-
cold again
no,
and pigs start flying again?
Yeah.
That's really gonna be a problem.
No. They are predicting like terrible
Yeah.
things.
Can I tell
my
you something?
God.
Can I
you know
tell
that's
everyone
called
something?
fear mongering. That's
Can
what
I
that's
tell
called.
everyone something about the common flu, not just swine flu, the actual regular flu that everyone suffers from? 250,000 people die every year from that regular
Yeah,
flu.
no,
Right.
no,
All
but,
right?
but
Yeah.
that's the old and the elderly.
But nobody
Right.
cares
I
about
mean,
them.
the elderly
I'm
and the
not,
young.
I'm not saying no. We definitely care about that, but you know, people get struck by lightning too and die.
People
You
get
just gotta
killed walking across
wash
the
your
street,
hand-
but people
wa-
don't tweet about that.
Wash your hands. Don't kiss any pigs.
Yeah.
And stay away from Mexico.
But
That's
eat as
really
much
what you gotta
bacon
do.
as you can. That's truly all that you have to worry
You know?
about. Let's not add more fuel to the fire. Let's take a break. We will be back in a second. Don't go away.
Wow, Justin, that was amazing.
I thought you were going to cut right there. That was perfect
All right,
until
do
you
it.
had to comment.
Say we'll be
on it.
right back again.
All
Totally
right.
ruined it.
We'll be right back, guys. Don't go away. Stick around.
That wasn't
See, that
as
wasn't
good.
as bad. God.
404 MRFers, the show where we all sing songs.
Traffic delays, stock market reports, the latest developing stories. CBS Radio's award-winning all-news stations are always there, every minute, every second. Listen live, online, 24/7 at cbsradio.com.
Hi, this is Travis from Fort Collins, and you're listening to the 404, where all of us want Justine's number.
Ooh, I want Justine's number.
Justine's number 2.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Justine was banging on the door.
She's not the only thing that's banging.
Well, you know, the reason why I didn't really catch up with you there, it takes a while for me to like. I gotta switch apps and then load up that thing. There,
Right,
you know?
yeah. That's
but
fine,
that
though.
was great though. Really good job.
Thank you. You know, I think I'd
How
like to
about
think
you?
I'm growing.
If you do the calls from the public segment, would that help you?
Yeah, that'll help me out a little bit. All right, guys. You know what time it is. It's calls from the public. Play the jingle.
Time to show the love. 866-404-CNET.
404.
Oh, all right. This is becoming a total shock jock radio show.
Calls from the public time, sponsored by
Justin, you.
Justin
Swine
you
flu.
and swine flu and the letter E. First off, we have a lot of people called up about the Devils and stuff, consoling me.
Yeah.
And then other people.
And then people calling up about the San Jose Sharks, who also got eliminated. They were the number 1
Right.
seed, and they got kicked out by the number 8.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I share your pain, gentlemen, for calling up. I appreciate Tim from San Jose and our other buddy out there. Much love,
Oh yeah.
and we
get over
appreciate
it.
those calls,
Okay.
and we'll all get over it together.
Are you feeling better now, or
I feel
what?
a little better. Yeah, I do. You know what it is?
You were in
Like,
pain yesterday,
dude,
for no reason.
well, no, I'm sorry. It's a big deal.
You know what? Here's what I gotta say to that.
It's a big deal.
It's just an effing game, dude.
I understand.
It
Who
is, man.
cares? First of all, you're not even playing the sport. You're just watching it on TV.
I understand.
And you know, there are more important things going on around us right
For
now.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like you getting your Twitter followers up. You know, you need to focus on that right now.
No,
you
not
had
hockey.
some money on that
I
game.
really
didn't you?
could-
Something
no, I didn't.
Oh,
Come on.
you bet
no,
your
no,
wedding
no.
ring on that, didn't you?
That's why you're
You
crying.
never bet on your own team. You
Okay.
never bet on your own team. I've learned that the hard way. All right, calls from the public. I gotta take a drink of water or something. This is this is talking about the 4chan.
Oh my God!
Guy's about to puke.
Truth here. I'm just calling to comment on the 4chan story from yesterday. You guys talked about how the poll, like on time, amazingly spelled marble cake, also the game.
Yeah.
And I just did some research.
Yeah.
Turns out it's not a coincidence. It's called a precision hack. And apparently the time poll is actually a really simple program. And these hackers from 4chan just started making like web pages that would auto-vote on the poll. So there were people who had voters that would vote for Mood, say like 2,000 times a minute, and they'd like downvote anyone who got close.
Right.
And there were thousands of people doing this. So yeah, there's your results.
Right.
The poll doesn't mean jack shit right now.
No.
Because all the people were just auto-voted to their spots.
Well, you know what I just
yeah.
realized after really, because I noticed the marble cake thing as I was
Right.
reading the story on the show, and I thought, I'm like, well, you know, that's a weird coincidence.
No,
and
I
then
knew
started,
that it wasn't a coincidence. You know, 4chan
And then I was
does
like,
that
you know
stuff all the
what,
time.
man, those guys really are, you know.
And it doesn't mean jack shit. It means that 4chan really does own
Have
the internet.
power.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
they're
how
good.
Stephen Colbert got the.
Exactly. That's
Right.
how he
Station
named.
named
That's how he named that.
Yeah, somehow I don't
treadmill.
think that Lil Wayne is one of the most influential people in the world right now. You got to figure it. And I didn't even recognize half of those names, so that's a clue right there as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, congrats to 4chan.
Like Turd Ferguson. Who's
yeah.
that guy?
Ferguson.
So yeah, thanks for letting us know about that.
You're so dumb.
Here is another call talking about audio file formats.
Oh.
It's not the real Jason Howell. It's an imposter.
Hey guys, this is Jason Howell from California. It's a different Jason Howell, I know. I've already been told about there's another Jason Howell. But anyways, you guys are talking about like music and stuff and vinyl and like good quality and how AAC is good quality. AAC is not the best quality. What about FLAC? FLAC's the best
Yeah,
quality.
FLAC's good.
Why would you want vinyl? Go get FLAC. FLAC's much better. And Jeff, I feel your pain about the hockey.
Oh my
That-
God.
that was-
Yeah. Oh, I think he was
Whatever,
talking about the
whatever.
Sharks. Don't whatever.
Yeah.
Big deal.
I wanted to clarify. AAC I meant for like purchase music because there's
Right.
not many places online where you can actually buy music and download the FLAC version.
Right.
I know that there are, but none of them are really that popular.
Look at Wilson trying to dig himself out of a grave.
Oh
right
no,
now.
AAC sounds way better than MP3 though.
Right. What is
course.
FLAC though? You know, I've never.
FLAC is like pretty much the most raw.
Oh, okay.
You can
like
get.
totally uncompressed.
Well, it's like a zip file of
Yeah.
your wave.
Oh,
essentially,
okay.
yeah.
Good analogy. All right. I'm with you there. We got any more calls? From
We
the public?
do. Let's keep it going.
Dudes,
Mm.
James Meyer, also known as Balls Maximus in the chat room.
Buzz.
I'm not going to be able to make the show today because my firstborn son is probably being born right now if
Ah.
you're listening to this. Effing crazy, man. I'm at the McDonald's next to the hospital freaking out.
Why aren't you in the room?
If you guys could relay the message to the chat room and everybody that James Christopher is being born, and dudes, I just want to be able to play my favorite podcast, CNET for him when he's, maybe 14.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, wait a
Maybe,
know.
And say, dude, this was the day you were born, man.
Oh,
Wow, that's kind of
Born
cool.
today.
Wow.
Sweet.
that is
Oh,
so
holy
cool.
Snuggets.
Snuggets.
Talk to you guys later.
Dude.
Wow, what a
Welcome
name.
to the world,
James
James
Chris-
Maximus.
I was gonna say James Christopher
Balls
Balls,
Maximus. That is adorable. And you know what? This is pretty cool. It's like a time capsule he's going to hold on
Yeah.
to until the kid gets older.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to hear our voice. So what's up, teenage James?
Oh,
I'll send
wow.
you some porn from the past. Check it out.
Justin didn't make it.
Check it out at justinu.com. I'm probably dead now, but no, that's really cool,
And
guys.
there's
This is like a
actually-
milestone in our show.
There's actually pictures of him in the chat room, and the baby's adorable.
That is
Oh, so he was
adorable.
born.
First of all,
Great.
Balls Maximus, what the hell are you doing calling
Yeah.
our show when your son is being born? Get in the freaking
He's
delivery
like,
room.
I'm at a McDonald's freaking out.
Yeah, I'm eating a Big Mac right now.
That's
and,
how I deal with my problems.
No, I feel you, man. I would not want to be in that delivery room either.
And,
There's
honestly-
some shit that goes on in there that you just don't want to see.
How do you know?
There are some parts of the body that should not be stretched.
How do you
and
know?
Because
that
there's
is
a
one of
Justin
them.
Jr. Right,
Yeah,
right?
trust me, there's several. I have dropped seed in every country in this world.
Wow, that's a lot of
You know,
countries.
just letting you
That's a lot
know.
of
Well, I
seeds,
want to know
actually.
why didn't he name his son after one of us?
Yeah,
Come
why
on.
didn't you name him like Will Jeffin or something like that?
Because he's not a lunatic.
Jeff Justin Wilson?
Yeah, that would have been cool. 3
Yeah.
middle names.
Hell yeah!
Well, yeah, we'll post a pic of the kid in the blog right now.
Yeah,
the
that'll be
official
nice.
mascot of the 404.
Yeah, this is our first baby.
That is adorable, and congratulations, man. We really,
Absolutely.
really
Way
think
to
that's
be,
cool.
and thanks for letting us be a part of your little miracle.
Yeah, for sure.
Last voicemail questioning our manliness.
So, gentlemen, I think it is a very sad state of affairs when Mr. Justin Yu is basically the manliest presence on the 404. I mean, you know, back Laura thought there for a long time, hey, you know, he can get a woman. He's getting married. You know, maybe he's got some chops. And then
I got chops.
listened to the show yesterday and went, oh, dude, give me a freaking break, man. It's a freaking game. You're going to define your life by a freaking sports team, you know? Dude, come on. You know, come on. Love Wilson hates the show.
This is dude, what do you love, man? What do you love? Huh? What do you
He
love?
called you out, son. I agree with that, man. You still have a job. You're healthy. You're looking good. What do you have to complain about?
You
Your
were
hockey
about
team
to walk
lost?
off the roof yesterday.
Suck it up, you wuss.
Come on.
God, oh, wow. It's amazing. You guys really do a 180 in 24 hours. No, yesterday you guys were like, Jeff, you know, man, I'm sorry. You guys felt for me.
That's one day you get. You
I
get
know,
one
I
day
haven't
of mourning.
complained yet today.
Trust me, people have bigger problems than their hockey team losing a game.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said before, if they didn't lose that game, they would have lost the next one.
Oh,
for
like
sure.
you know anything.
Oh, please, that goalie sucks.
That's the last hockey game I take you to, man.
Man, we should play some hockey right now.
Oh my God, you wouldn't even
would
be able
ruin
to.
me.
Oh my God, you'd be the blood would be flowing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't cry about it the next day. That's a difference.
I didn't cry. I weeped. There's a
You wept.
difference.
All right, well, let's get back into some stories here.
Wept.
Jeff, I want to cheer you up a little bit. Let's talk about Drop Dead Fred.
Dude, this is crazy. Now, the reason I want to bring this up is just because I want to get a feel for everyone's taste here.
Yeah.
Did you guys like the first Drop Dead Fred movie?
You know, I was really young when I watched it, but I got to be honest, it freaked me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was weirded out by it.
I remember that movie. I loved it at that time. Of course,
Right.
I was like 10, but I'm not exactly sure now. Like,
Now, you know what else is interesting about the original Drop Dead Fred? I don't know how many years ago it was made, but the female lead in that movie is also in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh,
She's
which
the
is
one in the
also a
bikini.
great-
She's Phoebe.
And Judge Reinhold is watching her.
Right.
So there's that, which is kind of interesting. But
So-
Russell Brand will now be taking the place of Fred in the new Drop Dead Fred.
For
See,
people
I'm
that
not
don't
sure
know
if
who
that's a
Russell
good thing.
Brand is,
He is that English pirate-looking dude who just prances around in all of these movies. But he actually
Jack Sparrow, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I actually think he's very funny.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of his stand-up, and it's pretty good.
so he's actually signed on to the movie.
He's
right
signed on. It's going to
See,
happen.
though,
He's doing it.
I think he's a good comedian. I don't know whether Americans like him or not, though.
now. Right.
He
Because
hasn't
he
really
did that
found
MTV
his
thing.
Well, you know what? MTV is not a shining example of our American taste.
Yeah, but
I
he's
would
going to
like
watch
think
that
so.
movie.
Right. He's kind of flamey, isn't he? I mean, how is?
I mean, you know,
I wouldn't
he's
say he's flaming.
he's just very out there, and I just dig his sort of comedic.
he's a
sense
great
of
actor.
style.
And he's
yeah.
funny too, and that's exactly what Fred is supposed to be.
Right. I think I mean, honestly, I really can't think of anyone who would fit that role more perfectly.
Right.
He should take over Phoebe Cates' role.
Ooh. Wait, what?
That was her name?
no,
I think
that's
that was her-
Phoebe Cates is in
I thought that was the actress.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh,
Was
that's
that the
her
actress?
real name?
Yeah,
or
that's
what?
her
Yeah.
real name, I think.
Oh, okay. So who do you think should play her?
I
Ooh.
don't know.
I don't know.
Megan Fox.
Yeah, that would be hot. That would be really hot.
I'm-
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I
Chrissy
guess that character really isn't important. Anyway,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
all about Fred.
Well, the other thing is that bothers me is that, like, Drop Dead Fred, isn't he in high school?
Fred himself?
Well, yeah, like they're all
Fred
in high
is
school.
dead.
Yeah, Fred is dead. What are you
No,
talking
Fred
about?
is her childhood imaginary friend.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's not like some friend she had that died in a motorcycle accident.
And then somehow came to life. No, he's
like,
definitely imaginary.
"Ooh, Phoebe, I'm here to teach you math. No, it has nothing to do with that.
I'm here to help you with your social studies. Seriously, you need some tutoring. Pre-calc is really hard.
That's pretty cool. I'm psyched about it.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of
You know?
remakes and MTV, they just had an interview with Mr. Zemeckis.
Yeah.
And he talked about potentially making a Roger Rabbit sequel. Remember
I-
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I am
awesome.
totally behind that.
That would be really cool. He was saying that with all the digital tools and like performance capture technology we have now, he was thinking about maybe making a sequel to it.
Now, you got to be careful with this, though, because the reason Roger Rabbit works so well is because the cartoon aspect of it, they still looked like cartoons.
It was
Yeah,
perfect.
but it was so well done.
Yeah,
It was
because
really
they could
well
interact
done.
with the humans and it looked realistic.
I want them still to look like cartoons. I don't
yeah.
want them to look like CG.
Well, the
mashups.
whole movie is based on that idea, so they
Right.
would have to. You know what the best part about Who Framed Roger Rabbit was, aside from Jessica
The car.
Rabbit?
The car is really funny.
No,
The
not the
talking
car. The
car.
car is cool, but not the coolest.
What?
The bullets. Remember
Yeah,
the gun?
oh, and those
the bullets
little,
and the gun and the
yeah.
cowboys and
Yeah.
stuff, and they would shoot out.
Are they going to get Bob Haskins back in it?
I don't know.
Hoskins, how do you say it?
Probably
Bob
not. 'Cause
Hoskins.
I'm pretty sure he's halfway to the grave right
Oh,
now.
come on! Don't
He
forget
was
he
in a
played
couple movies last
Mario
year.
in Super Mario.
Yeah, that was
Brothers,
10
right?
years ago. What's going
First
on
of all,
with him
that
now?
was almost probably 20 years ago. That
yeah.
movie.
He was also in Hook.
He
which
was in
really
Hook.
cool.
Smee.
Smee. You know your career is taking a shitter when
Time out,
when
dude.
you
That
play
Hook is a
Smee in
great
Hook.
movie.
It is, but that's not the best character for an actor to play.
He was like the 5th leading guy.
Yeah,
in that movie.
but can you imagine him getting that script and being like, "Hey, man, you know what? Hook is taken, but Smee is still available if
Run
you want
home, Jack.
it." Run home,
But could you
Jack.
really imagine him as Hook? though?
Smee.
Like, seriously.
Yeah,
The
no,
guy's
yeah,
like
definitely
5'2".
It's me.
Oh
I need to-
man,
Come here, Smee.
yeah.
Really good. Really
He's
good
gonna play
stuff.
Gimli in Hobbit next, I think. But no, I am looking forward to that. I hope that's in the works.
Yeah.
There's nothing official yet. He was just talking about it, so we'll see how that goes.
We will see how it goes.
But let's move on.
Let's move on. Last story before the end of the show.
Yeah.
We're here talking about students getting financial aid from NYU.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. My friend actually sent this to me this morning. Apparently, some kids who are receiving financial aid from NYU are getting personal phone calls asking them to not reconsider, but just think harder about whether or not they actually want to attend the school and receive the financial aid.
You sure?
So the economy is so bad
Uh-huh.
that NYU is asking students to question whether or not they want to accept the financial aid, basically implying that they won't be able to pay it back later on.
Yeah.
So they're predicting that it costs about $54,000 per year
That's
for
insane.
the average NYU student to attend the university.
Yeah.
Right? But a lot of people are getting financial aid recently and not paying it back. And I just think it's crazy that they're getting individual phone calls from financial aid advisors asking them, hey, do you really want to do this right now?
I think that's crazy. You know what else I think is even more crazier?
What's
is that
that?
they're still asking $54,000
Yeah.
a year.
No, they're
You
still
know what it
asking
is?
for
You know what it is? Like,
and that's
fine,
undergrad, too.
Fine, yeah. I know NYU is a great school and it's very prestigious. But you know what? Lower the goddamn price tag.
Yeah.
Maybe
the
more,
breakdown
you know,
is pretty
don't,
crazy
don't,
as well.
Don't call up a kid and be like, oh, you sure you're going to be in debt the rest of your life? You might be a doctor,
Yeah.
but you're going to be in debt the rest of your life.
See,
Well,
I
you
don't
know
know
what?
how
Lower
much
the
I
goddamn
believe
price
that,
tag.
though. Like,
No,
that's
the
thing.
breakdown's right here. It looks like the tuition's like about 38,000.
No.
Room
I,
and board's
I don't
13.
doubt the tuition and whatnot. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is I'm doubting that the university would call the student and be like, hey,
It might
you
not
think
be.
you
It
can
happened,
afford
dude.
Is
this?
it NYU or is it maybe it could be like the
No.
loan?
No, it's NYU themselves. Financial counselors called 1,800 of 7,300 accepted students for 2009.
We looked at your W-2. I don't think you're going to be paying this off anytime
Yeah, these
soon.
are people that have been receiving that got approved for financial aid, and it was just a confirmation.
Were they
about
all
whether
like
or not-
philosophy majors? Like, what was
Yeah. They were all veterinarian students and horticulture students.
Well, I mean, because even like I know, several successful people,
Yeah.
who are like in their 60s and still paying off their student loans because
Yeah.
they're like $100 every month.
Yeah, it's a little bit discriminatory, right? And I mean, it's not like they were saying like, "Hey, you can't come to the school or receive our financial aid." They were just asking them to reconsider.
It's interesting. Let us know if you had a story like that.
Yeah, if you got called, I want to hear it. Call us up. It's 1-866-404-CNET. Give us a
Not
call. Let us
1-800.
know what they told you.
Not 1-800.
Not 1-800-404-CNET.
1-866-404-CNET is
Yeah.
the number. Email us the404@cnet.com. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
All the links, all the good stuff from today's show can be found the404.cnet.com. Make sure you check out our little blog there.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to be rolling out CNET TV 404 style. Unbelievable. Groundbreaking.
It's going to be pretty cool, and I don't know if you're ready for our faces in your face every day.
You'll be able
but
to
it's going to
handle it.
happen.
Yeah, yeah. So, everyone have a great Thursday. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Jeff Bakalar.
I'm Wilson Tan.
And I'm Justin Yu.
It's the 404. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.